Hey, so the next step is figuring out how many containers you need for your goal. So what is your goal? Is your goal to lose weight? Is your goal to maintain? Is your goal to gain weight? So figure that out, and then you'll need a calculator and you will need your Portion Fix meal plan. And we are going to work through this together. So you need to know your weight. How much do you weigh, your current weight, and then you're going to multiply it times 11 if you have a very sedentary job. You do not get around much, you watch a lot of TV, you just are not very active. You'll multiply your weight by 11. If you have a moderately active lifestyle, so maybe you still have a desk job, but in the evening you're out running around with your kids and you're still, pretty active, then you're going to multiply it times 12. And if you have a highly physical job, so let's say you are cleaning hotel rooms, or let's say you are, you're out and moving all day long, then you would multiply it times 13. So that's the first step. So easy. Okay, so the next step, you're not going to see every single program the Beachbody has on your B step here. Basically, if it's a beginner program, a dance program, you're going to add 400 calories, and if it's a pretty intense program, you're going to add 700 calories. So that's the difference there. If you're going with a beginner, then 400. If it's moderate or intermediate or advanced, I would go with 700 calories. And what that does is that gives you your maintenance calories. Those are the calories that you basically need to eat to maintain where you're at. So if your goal is to maintain your body weight where it is, you're done. That's your calorie number. If your goal is to lose weight, you're going to go a step further and you're going to take 750 calories away. So that's going to give you a new number. If that number is less than 1,200 calories, you need to round up to 1,200 calories. If that number is still greater than 2,800 calories, you're going to round down to 2,800 calories. Let's see here, what else do I want to tell you? If your goal is to gain weight, if you feel like you're underweight and you need to gain weight, you will take your maintenance calories that we just calculated and add 350 calories to that. Does that make sense? Okay, so now you have a calorie number for you, for your goal. And what we're going to do is go over to the meal plans. Now, if you are nursing and you want to make sure you're eating enough calories to maintain a good milk supply, because if you go on a very restricted diet, then your milk supply can drop out because your body doesn't feel like it has enough calories to feed your baby. The other thing that you will notice is your milk is less fatty. If you pump, you'll notice that that it's much more watery. You don't have as much of the fat at the top because your body doesn't have as much to give. So when you're nursing, what you need to do is find out, look on here like plan A, if you're somewhere between 1,200 calories and 1,500 calories, if that's where you land, then you need to bump up to level B if you're nursing so that you have the extra calories to feed your child, because you need around 350 calories or so a day to give up in your milk to your child. So you make sure you bump up 1 calorie bracket if you are nursing. Otherwise you'll just come in here, find where your calories fit into one of these plans, and then you will be assigned that plan. Notice that as you are losing weight, you're going to have to reevaluate this because, and I don't know exactly about what weights, I want to say around 180, somewhere between 160 and 180 is where you'll probably jump from plan B to plan A. So be keeping in mind, if you start losing 10, 15 pounds, you will want to reevaluate, or if you notice that you're not losing as much weight, you might want to reevaluate your containers to see if you need to go down a bracket in your container count. Now, I have had quite a few people say, Jen, I can't eat all my containers. And I understand that it looks like a lot, especially If you're on plan E or F, I mean, that's a whole lot of vegetables. And my suggestion to you is just follow the plan, because your body is used to that amount of calories, and you're eating more food than you're used to, but you're actually consuming less calories than you used to. So just follow the plan as absolute best you can for everybody, and you will get results. You have to feed your body. You can't starve yourself. You can't starve yourself then. It won't work, because your metabolism will drop out and you won't be able to do it. You've got to feed yourself to getting thinner. Eat all your food on your meal plans, and you will see amazing results. You should not be hungry with these. If you are, message Melanie or I, and we may be able to help you divide your containers a little bit better, so you have the fats and the proteins and the carbs, evenly spread out throughout the day, which will help you feel full for a longer period of time. The other thing that you can do is drink a lot of water. Of course, a lot of water. I've got my pitcher here, working on it. So drink a lot of water while you're doing this. My goal is to drink one of these in the morning, before lunch, with lunch, after lunch, and with supper. That's my goal. If I hit that, I am well within my water intake. So make some sort of goal or plan with your water as well as with your containers. So there you go. Hope you guys have a good time. Bye.